all best good intentions. You're like, oh god, you shouldn't. He's like, oh, I feel so weak. I got you.
And the dice speak.
And then you see him start to sink because he's too fatigued to swim.
I don't know what happened.
To kind of turn towards the other guards coming down the stairs.
Okay. And we are coming down. Now, by the way, when I get to the bottom of the clock, there are 2 people that have not acted. That is Apollo and Ty. Your characters have not done anything yet, but because it's coming to the end of the clock, I can ask if you want to do anything else before we start new initiative, effectively.
As long as they're not coming at me at this point, I'm just gonna hold my fucking axe out. Yeah. And with that, like, come at me, brah. Look.
Meanwhile, yes, this is a very good brand of dark tea. It's got a little bit of cinnamon and clove to it. I'd like to go... Oh. Are those your friends on the boat, by any chance?
Is this the point where we hear a splash?
You hear a splash, and hear oops. I mean, you basically see the dwarf was doing something, and one guy's now fallen into the water. You see Elva standing there with her axe ready, looking down the stairs. You see Sela kind of, her outfit's kind of loosened up a little bit more.
Already interesting. We're like an hour into the game. I'm half naked. What's up? It's hot
out. And you know, some of the 2 dock workers that were loading these 2 large crates earlier are kind of doing the. I don't see anything. I'm not responsible.
Don't have many life skills, guys.
They're kind of walking off there out to the side, and then oh my god, your manservant's name again was.
Farnsworth.
Farnsworth, thank you. I will get that. Farnsworth just goes, oh, fuck. Oh, you get out of him. It's like, oh, no. So, you're aware of the situation, but you aren't really aware of what, something's going on.
Something's going on. Yeah, and somebody just landed in the water.
Yeah.
Farnsworth, perhaps you should save whoever's in the drink.
Yes, sir. At this point, you see Farnsworth pause. He starts adjusting his leather vest type of thing, so he starts taking his leather vest off and putting it to the side. You see the merchant just pause.
Not the only one getting naked.
Looking at the vest that the guy just kind of dropped on the ground there. Oh. And Farnsworth kind of does that whole take the vest off, and he's got this, like, the poet's type of shirt on there with the ripped muscles. Not really. He's just got a lean build with a slight bit of a belly because he hasn't been working out that much. But he goes, so the whole Fabio moment is lost. But the leather vest is off, and he kind of just goes to jump into the water, but not really, because the gap he's got, he'd smack his head. So he's now casually, like a kid, kind of getting into the water, bitching and complaining about the whole thing. His bubbles are rising. And he kind of gives the dwarf a nod. Hey, how you doing? Anything else for yourself there? Ren said anything else?
I'll head over to the actual ship itself to see what the heck's actually going on here.
No problem. And, Woo? You've got your arrow shot. You've just seen the dwarf take out a guard with a handshake.
Killing dudes without weapons since 5 minutes ago.
You guys have weapons. I have sweaty palms. Wait. That's just not right. So do you just hold your action to be an Overwatch?
Yes, remain on Overwatch. And how many people are involved right now in this situation now?
Well, you can see, you're guessing at least one from down below deck. You can't see into the deck of the ship, but the way it's going on, there's at least one person of note. The other person.
Don't worry, I got all the guys going down.
Going down.
I got them. I got tiny missiles. Don't worry.
Okay. So,
well, unfortunately, as everyone seems to have their bases covered, I'll stay on Overwatch for now.
No problem. Okay, so that means a beautiful sound of ding, round 2.
Ooh, I got a ding.
Or officially round 1. Effectively,
Windows he has stopped responding.
What?
No, I'm joking. I said Windows.
Oh, yeah, I know. Every time I hear it, I'm like, what's broken?
What? We're checking our screens. What's broken now?
Is anyone coming at me at this point?
No, the one guard has been disarmed
Okay.
by your friends, and the other two are coming around to figure out what the thing is.
Do they look like they're going to come at me?
Straight face. The guard may think about coming at you, but probably not in the combat sense. The other two guards are a little concerned about what exactly is going on. Like, they see a guy's on the ground. The guy that's got his face kind of fuglied up, he looks like he's ready to do a charge with that sword up the stairs. The somewhat nicer looking of the two guards is actually helping the guy up off the ground. That's kind of, he's kind of helping that guy up off the ground, and they're just looking up at you. It's your move now.
Can I see my stuff that I came for, like, on the deck? Or okay, that I'm walking down the fucking stairs to get my shit.
Okay, you're walking down the stairs. At this point, the guy that's standing there with his spear, he's going, "Hey, so you need me to find something for you?" Kind of smiles. He's getting a little nervous now as you're coming down with a giant axe in your hand.
I'm like, yeah, I need the stuff. I need my stuff. Like, we ordered shit. It's on this boat. I help unload it. Like, let me get my shit.
Alrighty. And so as you're heading down the stairs, basically you can't go down the stairs because the one guy with the spear is in your way. The feet of the other guy that's being raised to his feet are still in the way as well. You can get halfway down the stairs and he's going to stop you.
And he doesn't move?
No, he's like,
I'm gonna shove that motherfucker too.
Touch attack, just push, just do the shove. Actually, in this case, you're just gonna need a strength roll because you really can't miss at this point. So it's just gonna be contested strength roll.
Get fucked, you ass.
Wow.
He's got a pretty good strength, but no.
Get
Alrighty,
fucked.
so. Okay, so effectively one away from a crit. Boom! He starts falling down the stairs. This is now changing the look on the two officers' faces a little bit as he's kind of caught off guard and falls down. And he kind of does that whole, like if you're leaning in a chair and you, he just kind of falls, spear kind of falls to the side and his helmet goes. And we go to, ba-ding. Yeah. Wu, she's just walked down the stairs with purpose. You can't cover her anymore from this vantage point.
Yeah. Was it, can I proceed towards the, actually on the ship towards the, whatchamacallit, the crow's nest?
No.
There is a crow's nest?
Yeah, there is a crow's nest. There is a crow's nest on this guy, because it is it's a two-mast. It's got the one main mast, and it's got a front rigger on there.
In that case, can I start climbing shit? I'll climb up to the
Are you doing this stealthily, or are you just hopping onto the ship and hopping up?
stealthily.
Stealthily. All right, then make me a roll for moving. You don't really care about sound right now, or is it just your hide?
Just my hide.
Just your hide? Yeah, just make a
Can I
roll
roll
for
my
your hide.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, alrighty. And if anyone is checking, they've got that. All right, so you're effectively kind of moving in. There's a lot. You're not really using the environment to hide that much. You're looking at who's in front of you and avoiding their line of sight. That's the style of hiding that you're doing. So effectively, you're not doing the whole little box, whatever. You're basically, a person's looking this way, you're walking that way, and doing the hide by avoiding line of sight as you get onto the boat and you make your way to the crow's nest. And you can start climbing, but that will be on your next round for that.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I got the ding! Ding dong! It was actually I had the Final Fantasy 14 theme, so it was actually a sword. It was a sword that I got. Thank you guys. All right. So
It looks like Elva is just walking down the stairs, and she's just pushed the other guy that you seem to have a good rapport going with, and he's now flat on his ass, feet vertical almost, up the stairs.
Okay. Well, I still got my eyes set on her. I'm gonna follow her down because I need to get down that way to talk to that merchant. Anyway, she seems to got herself fine. I need to get my business done with.
No problem. And do you do any? So you're following her down the stairs. Both of you guys will be at the down the stairs in front of these two other people in chainmail. Are you going to be casting anything else?
Well, who's all left? I mean, is there anyone standing, or she shoved them all?
Well, so basically, are you basically wanting to do a quick perception of the environment that you've now walked down into?
I think that's a good idea.
No
I
problem.
should perceive some shit.
Basically, you get to the bottom of the stairs, but then you actively look around to see what's in the deck below. And just grab that little die again from your skills and throw.
Under the perception one, or is that one? I find it. Do we have me as a perception one on here?
There's a spot, I think it's just looking for.
On your skills, sorry.
There it is. Spot. Found it. Spot.
Yeah, that's right. Perception's one of my... Yeah.
Like, spot, perception.
So spot, yeah.
Nope. What's up? That sucked.
No problem. Also, I should mention... Okay, so you're like dancing around. You're probably too busy with Hunk Handsome, the officer, and Pizza Face.
Did you just say I had my hands on the officer?
No, your eyes, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Whatever.
I just realized Ilva can actually do a perception roll because she didn't do an action yet. Well, she did the push, but you could still follow up with a perception roll if you want to investigate the cargo area. Got it. A spot would be what you do, yeah.
Perception. Where you at?
It's actually spot.
It's spot.
Too many
Spot.
game systems. I'm getting back in the groove again.
Oh, this will not end well for me. Oh!
It's better for you than it did for me.
Alright.
Let's see.
Alright, so you peek around and
20 motherfuckers!
effectively you look down the narrow of the cargo area, like of the ship. And a normal person just glances and notices, okay, there's some barrels and all that stuff. But you notice the entrance area has 2 hammocks and 2 tarps, like basically kind of hung to basically block off some of that. Because just around the other way are a couple dozen hammocks with equal amount of soldiers getting up and putting their armor and swords on. As you look at, you've got 2 military squads.
Mistakes were made, guys.
You almost have a Han Solo moment as you look in and you see everyone's got their armor, they're getting their swords ready and all that kind of stuff in here. And these 2 guys are probably their officers for the 2 squads. So
What the hell is a ship full of soldiers?
Yeah, this is what they were hiding. I figured it out. Hey guys, I understand now. I get it. I would like to show them all over.
Is this an invasion fleet rather than a trade fleet?
Oh,
Yeah.
and you also, with a natural 20, see, like, literally there's a little crack between the beams to allow that one ray of sun, because it's cloudy and overcast, but there's that one God's ray of sun that's hitting the deck, hitting the crack, and a little beam of light is down on the barrels that hold your iron ingots and stuff that you need sitting right there.
Just how many of them do I have to get past to get my shit?
12.
Oh, for
Jeez
fuck's sake.
Louise! Why can't they just let a pretty lady by? What's their dealio?
Well,
They all want a piece of your act.
Shoving everybody to their
Well, shit. I'm just gonna stand there with my axe out. I see y'all, and this will not end well. Actually, I look at them and I'm like, that box, I just need that box, and I'll get the fuck out.
We'll get back to your turn on that one. All right. And hey, guess what? It's their turn right after this.
Oh, lovely.
Awesome. Okay, at this point, you notice the one kind of better looking guard just kind of gets his blade ready, and he kind of points his blade towards you, and he tells you that you might want to rethink your actions. Now, he says that he's got inexperienced louts working for him, and I can see that they have pissed off someone of Danish descent, and I do apologize for that. Meanwhile, the other guy with a face like pizza, he's got his blade ready.
Pizza's delicious.
He does not look like he shares the same sentiment. He's got that cold killer look that if you try anything against the sergeant, he's lunging his blade